Scene 25.2. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APG Jamie, and today we're going to work on a winter journal page as part of the Creative Arts Collaboration December 2012 hashtag event hashtag Love Winter Art. Is that a mouthful or what? So let's get started on the background. I used a regular piece of cardstock, white cardstock. I'm putting some fluorescent pink of some color on there. It dried, and now I'm using some clear gesso. Gesso. Who's got the gesso? And I speed up various spots. And that's the next layer, which is a blue. I want it to stay wet, so I'm putting it on sort of thickish because I will be laying a stencil on top of it. The list of ingredients will be below because I don't remember exactly what I used. Sorry. But it's a stencil and an art wipe, aka baby wipe. It's a start already. Okay, there we go. It's a fun one by Dina Wakely, Dina Wakely, and the Crafters Workshop. And I picked it up from the Tuesday morning recently. Oh, it could have been last year, depending on when you're watching the video. Okay, so there I'm using the art wipe, baby wipe, to remove the paint. And there's some die cut snowflakes I had. Again, list of ingredients below, people. Aleene's Tacky glue, because I'm going to glue those snowflakes all over the place. Well, I tried to go random, but you know, when I'm looking at the video while editing it, I see that I kind of had some lineage going on, but I don't know. I like it. It's still pretty. It still ended up really pretty. And Aleene's Tacky glue is sticky, and I chose it instead of matte medium because the snowflakes are cut from the same type of cardstock, and so it's a little heavier than just paper. And ta-da! There they are. And now I'm going to put on another layer. I think I ended up with like 8 or 9 layers to this background. And it is a wash, so I'm using a paper towel to just kind of smooch it around a little bit. And yeah, it's a wash, which is, you know, that leftover sludge in the bottom of your craft paint bottle that you really can't get out. So you add a little bit of water. I personally add some matte medium and shake it up, and there you go. It's a wash. Now I'm taking one of my extra snowflakes and outlining it with whatever kind of permanent white pen that is, ingredients below. And it's giving, you know, sort of a, well, you can see. And now I'm going to heat emboss some others. And I'm just taking my sticky stamp pad and sticking it on the snowflakes. Smashing it around a little bit. It's not really a wet stamp pad anymore, but you know. And here's some white embossing powder. Just kind of sprinkled around. And now here's some holographic embossing powders, different brands, because you know I didn't want totally white, I didn't want totally, you know, holographic, whatever. So heat gun to activate the heat embossed powders, and there we go. And we're moving them along. Anyway, heat gun. I don't know. I know I already said that. So yeah, okay. So we're just embossing away, heat embossing away, and now I have this leftover powders. What am I going to do with it? Oh, we'll just smear it around on the page. So I'm taking that same more or less dry sticky pad and just pushing it all around, and I'm tumping it over and getting some here, getting some there. And putting that back on there, sprinkling it around. Can't see it, heat emboss it. And now starting on the face. And she is from September of 2014. A sweet little girl. Almost all my faces are girl faces. So yeah, that's how it goes, people. And I'm speeding through this process mostly, more or less. I think in all it took me about 2 hours to do the background and, well, to do the whole page. I didn't do it in one sitting because, you know, I'm a busy lady, y'all. A busy lady. Okay? Okay. So there we go, painting around. Probably started off with whatever that was, burnt umber of some color sort, burnt or raw, I don't know. And yeah, just basic outlines there. And this pink is very pale. So pale, in fact, you really couldn't even see it in real life. I know you can't see it on the cameras. So I end up changing that, which you'll see in a little bit. There we go, a little darker pink. I want her to have pink lips because she's a young girl. You know, she doesn't need wet lipsticks. Wed, no red, okay? She's a young girl, she needs pink. Alright? So there we go. And she ends up getting pink cheekies too, you know. Very light blush. Her eyes are closed because she's thinking. She's in deep thought. She's listening. And so yeah. And I think I put some more of that umber on there, and then I went with a little bit of black. I think this is where she's getting her blush on her cheeks. I don't know, when you speed up these videos, sometimes the voiceover in the end ends up not matching. It's the weirdest thing, okay? Just saying. So, yeah, y'all have seen me paint faces before. And, no, I've really not had any requests to do it in real time. That would be a long, slow video. But anywho, now she's getting the hair. Oh, I painted her shirt when you weren't looking. Oh, I'm painting her shirt now. Whatever. And that's the same original fluorescent pink color that I used on the background. I'm going to pull that back in. And I will use a darker color to add just a little bit of shading. Not much, not too much on her shirt. But some, here you go. We'll get to that shading maybe. I don't know. I may have ended up cutting it out of the video because, you know, 2-hour video is pretty long if you ask me, people. Well, you didn't ask me, but I'm telling you it's pretty long. So here we go, putting in the last little bits of her pigtails. Pigtails is one on each side, and the ponytails one in the back, and anything else in between, I don't know what those are called. I don't know. So I used a pretty dark gray to add some highlights and a little bit of hairlines in there. Hairlines, lines of hair, whatever. I'm not sure that you can, Paula. I'm not sure that you can see them in the end on the video. Maybe you can. You can in real life anyway. So, let's see. Not feeling very winterish around here. It's pretty warm today. There, I put on some of the extra, or those heat embossed stars. And I was just counting them because I wanted sort of an odd number. And here she goes. Pocket, no pocket. Pocket, no pocket. Yes, pocket. She's going to have a little teeny pocket just on her upper head part there. So, yep. Be sure to keep your glue upside down in a tin can. I think that was an asparagus can, and it just fit the Aleene's Tacky glue bottle perfectly, like they were made to be friends, okay? This is just a plain piece of tissue paper. I am not using deli wrap. I wanted the more translucence of the tissue paper. I'm going to cut it with water. You know, you just go around it with a wet brush, and you can cut it. You end up with an edge that truly pretty much melts totally into the background. The tissue paper does melt better than the deli wrap. However, it is not strong, so you have to use a gentle hand with it and not overwork it when you're using your matte medium to stick it down, okay? Do not overwork it because you'll end up with tears and you'll have to try it again. So anyway, matte medium time coming in. There it is, golden. And I put out a pretty generous amount and need a bigger brush. There's a bigger brush. And I'm smooshing it around, getting it pretty juicy wet there. Yeah, a little bit bigger. And now I'm going to start putting my caption down, which y'all more or less saw me stamp. Those are individual letters, and I put them together on the acrylic thing. There is a message in the silence. So, and see, she's listening. See y'all, she's listening to get her message. Okay? We don't get snow down here, so I can make snow any color I want except yellow. We all know about the yellow snow, even us Southerners. So there she is, and our page is finished. And that means we're getting close to the end. I whittled down 2 hours into not quite 13 minutes. You are welcome. And that's it for my part of the hashtag Love Winter Art. So I guess we're just gonna start the closing credits. So you can read all about me. Be sure to check out the ingredients below in the video description. I appreciate your thumbs up and kind comments. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.